you go for a tank Ornn.
This is such an incredible team comp from Origin. I love seeing Ornn in a lane that is not top lane. Excited to see what Nuke can do with it.
He's sitting on Ignite too. Didn't quite catch if he used the TP to get back to lane. I don't think he did. Spot lane.
Fullback is there. CC and the follow-up on the Gravitum. Karzi now looking to try this one. Has a lot of safety. Can sneak a flat forward. Is it going to be enough to take down Karzi? The ultimate coming out from the Karthus. Doesn't even need it. First blood for Upset.
There's a fight in the top lane too. Alphari just 1v2ing onto Shadow.
No ultimate available. Does technically have the flash. Most he can hope for, I think, is to trade his life. Walking, actually just going to walk past Humanoid. Humanoid missed the first chain. He now has to use the ulti chain to lock him down. The flash away as well. The final chapter, they're burning everything to kill Alphari. They're going to get it done, but what are they going to give up in the meantime? Because top lane tower is getting taken down. The Herald has been summoned, and Mad, I think, lost out big, committing so much to take down Alphari.
Yeah, well, Mad were in a really difficult position right there because, of course, OG had initiated the swap, so they got the Herald, so Mad had to make a play happen. The fact they got the kill was what they came for. They desperately needed that themselves. OG are more than happy to trade up into overall gold as opposed to kills or the potential.
Obviously, Humanoid doesn't fire back anything, but even the Ornn without a single damage item is still hitting hard. Shadow in trouble, gonna get locked up. Xerxes just gonna walk forward, and
it's not like Mad can make a response play themselves. OG are forcing Mad to basically never take an optimal trade.
Burning once again, 2 members pressure all the way here on the top side of the map. Nuke definitely has overstayed. Trying to dash out to safety, but we'll be able to grab that one for a Romate. Can they be it? Actually pulling something out for Mad. Oh no, Humanoid. If he goes back there, he's just gonna get stunned. He's gonna get locked up. GP all now comes in. There's no room for this LeBlanc to play League of Legends. Point and click him down. The Requiem gonna finish the job.
Killing him from long range right there. OG gets how this team initiates a fight. It is just going to be that. They're coming into the bot lane now.
Oh, Void Monster's on the hunt. That's gonna be the lockdown. They're gonna try to find the knock-up. Nothing the Nuke Duck can do, and goodbye to the
push somewhere else. And now they just have to try and keep this turret afloat.
Now OG's turn to react. What can they get done in the meantime? The TP coming in from a Rome should be easy for him to walk up and clear the wave. A lot of damage down, but not going to be able to get any greater advantages. The plates are already gone. Humanoid breaking the tower on the bottom side.
The mid lane super low as well. I think this is a fine trade for the Mad Lions to take. Just make sure you can get through these as quickly.
Really siphoning all of that experience. Maybe there's a small advantage in the jungle, but Shadow has actually done a very good job of catching up. Rome now taking over to level 11.
As Humanoid goes over to clear that, Alphari will know what's going on, but this is what they should be trying to do. Don't try to spread yourselves too thin across the map. Play around the sources of power, especially around the Cho'Gath and the LeBlanc.
And it looks like Upset tried to commit the ultimate in the mid lane with the Gravitum. Would not find a target, could not lock down Karzi. Certainly would have meant death, as Destiny was going into the pockets of Mad. It's quite incredible. Xerxes has been caught out. Looks like they're fishing for a fight. The Ornn Horn is now coming down. Rome just going to walk forward looking for a fight to eat, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to find it. The Yuumi trying to save in the final chapter, but that's a Requiem. You can't stop that one from the skies. Death rains down on the Mad Lions.
Mad Lions just forced
way too hard. It almost looks like he's going to make it out, but Xerxes now level 11. I don't know if he got to use the level 2 all, but it doesn't really matter. Finds the kill in the end.
Literally anyone on the enemy team outside of now Xerxes, because now everyone has a mark. Yeah, now the problem is that Nuke Duck just doesn't have the levels to really do it. He just ticked over to 13 and handed the Molten Edge to Upset, but now like Mad Lions just gave up their top lane tower. That tower was already damaged from the Rift Herald going down earlier. Now they're trying to force fight, but Alphari does have teleport to join.
Difficult to fight around this Cho'Gath, however. Rupture already been burned. Debating how much they want to give in.
No!
They pulled back. Humanoid has been locked up. The Avail is all now coming down. Humanoid zoned out, but the cat is there in the midst of everything. The knockup not going to matter much. Requiem now coming down. Humanoid still being healed up, but it's a Rome who has been caught out. The Ezreal will not connect. They try to force Upset. Humanoid now has to run for the hills, but Alphari just walking forward. The fancy footwork is here.
The Baron's going down too quickly, though.
Flash, 4K. I mean, Shadow can still steal. There's always the potential.
It's 50-50. It's 50-50.
Going over. Nuke Duck's going to take it.
It's a double smite.
The Ornn denying it. That's a bit of spellbook flare, but now Karzi in the pit. So many low health bars. So basically untouchable Ezreal. He has to be careful. The flash backwards, a bit more damage. Destiny. He's now on the hunt. He's running out of mana quickly, though. Resources to your jungler. 1 point for Origin.
There you go. Double bit of a base race, which I don't blame them because they'll lose a fight, but I will blame them when they lose their base because they definitely do not win this push.
Absolutely not. Upset has the chakram as well, so he's just going to shred through that tower. They're now retreating.
Okay.
Yeah, not so sure about this one, but desperate times, desperate measures, all that. All right. And of course, the top lane inhibitor is exposed as well, so OG can, if they want to, just walk over. Could look to proxy the mid lane wave.
Right down mid with these minions. Alphari will go up towards top side. And they maybe just find a fire.
They're just going to go right in. Karzi. Not a single chance left. Give him a break. It's just a rookie. Cutting him down. OG just going to walk to the mid lane. Remember, top lane inhibitor exposed as well. This should be the final nail in the coffin. We might see another 4 minutes of gameplay, but that's going to be about it. To go in, the follow-up is there. The snares connecting Shadow in trouble. Down comes the Requiem. How many are going to drop? Humanoid popped. Xerxes, Legendary, and OG walking right down mid to close this one out. Why not kill yourself with Cho'Gath and a cat? A little bit more spice on top. Kaiser knocks down, and the base will follow. Origin moving up to 5-2. An absolute display of dominance. I'm getting Caster Curse every time because people refuse to end the game, but they're taking their time. They're looking for one more kill. They want to rub it in his face, but it's not going to happen. OG will win.
Less effectiveness as it will now get broken on jungle camp, so means that her potential to like skirmish in the river after like taking a camp. But the bot lane of SK is already here.
Lockup is there. Crown Shot walking in. Only level 2 though for Crown Shot. Still level 4 for Cadril. Heal is going to come down. That's a sleepy Leona. Limit now going to be in trouble. Gen X can control to finish this one off. They're going to chase him down though. If Gen X gets a kill here, it'll get the Cassid and Snowball rolling. For now though, SK falling woefully far behind, and Torre's there just in the nick of the time. Is it going to be enough? The Ezreal on the way, and Cadril going down. Gen X getting the kill, but Crown Shot's just next on the menu.
And Mickey's above them.
This is an absolute disaster. XL coming out on top, but another kill. This time going over to the Karthus. Gen X trying to fight back, running for his life, using that magic damage shield. Trick just waiting over wall. If they walk into the skills, they might just die. Mickey now going forward. One more force pulse, maybe a bit more damage. Are they in trouble? They're gonna get another kill. This is a
Fortune, some items on those. Cassin, of course, as well. So XL, even just getting a slight lead here, is going to be very, very impactful.
Is the set. Sakre coming back to this play.
Oh no. That's all going to be a lot of damage.
Ooh, huge damage on the limit. Now the extra resistances are keeping him alive for now. Body block comes in from Trick, but definitely not what they wanted. Bullet time goes in. Cadril going to find the kill.
Give him some of the best late game DPS one-on-one in the game.
Dive setups there for Sakre. He's going to dunk him right back into the team, and the ML pulled out coming out. No chance. Knocked out, but it is the top lane tower.
As glorious as it was in past years, that's a trade they are going to be. TP behind from Jack. That's a double TP.
Now moving in, looking to get the fight kicked off. Patrick is going to need to find a way out of this one. Leona misses. Definitely not what they wanted, but he gets suplex back into the team. Goodbye to Patrick. Woo! I'm sorry, every time I see that.
Hey, do not play the battle of attrition against XL's comp. Just go for the big moves, and they're able to pull it off right there. Not even giving, like, Patrick, he has Flash, he has Cleanse, but there's no way to escape. Cleanse is gone. Can Delimit find that in about a minute or so when that ultimate does return? Just get killed.
That's going to be the follow-up, the lockdown, and knocked out. That is the non-committal CC, the poke potential of this XL lineup. They're going to shred through this Ocean Drake. SK are feeling quite comfortable. I'm impressed. I thought it'd be
XL, that they're like really sticking around to try and finish this one off, and lucky to find that one before SK.
But I'm not sure about this one. Trick has to be careful though, because Trick is really the one who is actually vulnerable here. Cadril dashing forward, baiting, trying to think that they're going to throw the ult. Trick, the one getting caught out in the end. The shutdown goes there, and XL now just want to back off, get away from that Karthus course.
This means that SK got the more valuable tower. Mid lane going to open things up and mean that XL don't have quite that same level of safety when it comes to setting up. They're poked out. Limit had to use his flash too, so it will be the Drake going into the hands of XL. And that's the thing I wanted to bring up too, is right now you have 3 blue trinkets.
Limit.
Oh no.
Caught out again. Buys a bit more time, as much as he can with the stopwatch, but it simply will not be enough. Leona getting taken out. Trick has to be careful. A Karthus who can't really afford to step forward against this enemy lineup. Mickey, though, once again, finding the sleepy trouble bubbles. It's like they're attracted to Limit. He has his own gravitational pull for sleepy trouble bubbles. Crown Shot, though.
Oh, I don't know if you needed that
bit premature on the flash.
Okay. Like, it takes... Oh.
Pull back. His ulti is now gone. Gen X is stepping forward. Sakre's in the midst of the fight, too. He's going to dunk back the Haymaker. He's going to try to buy a bit more time, get a bit more damage down, but nothing's going to happen there. I'm going to say, well,
we can TP in. This is the opportunity. Look for Zoe picks of balls and bubbles, or just go over with Patrick.
Patrick just getting incredibly aggressive right off the bat. Not going to take it. Not scared of Leona anymore. Justice for every 80 carries.
Does not get close.
AK health. Trick trying to walk forward, but this is the weakness. Gen X really gets the point. Gen X incredibly strong. Doesn't have enough time to push it. The hourglass, it will not come through. XL find the fight that they were looking for. The level 16 Cassidin, simply not enough for SK, and that's going to be the Baron for XL. Massive advantage for this team.
Mickey just baiting in Gen X right there while the rest of his team smacks Trick down. They get the 2 strongest champions at this point in the game at the same time and easily secure themselves the victory. Time to Minuet is really nice. Okay, there's a TP in coming from Gen X. This is going to be the fight from SK. They want to fight before
getting the pulled back. It's a sleepy Leona. They're trying to get a bit more damage down on the Zoe. It's maybe enough time. Genex now going in. Patrick versus Genex is the fight that you need to watch. The rest of the fight inconsequential, but Genex is forced back. Expect, sees him, smells blood in the water, and that's going to be an SK are getting dunked down the Requiem. What is it actually going to do? Absolutely nothing.
It's 1 for 2 trade in the end. Mickey goes down, but the health bars are just so low. Like, what? Excel, they're going to be able to walk into the base now. They're going to get 2 inhibitors easily. And the question is, do they want to go for more? Because I agree, without any of the frontline here from SK, their composition sucks. Like, Genex has to 1v9.
Yeah, Trick is just walking in and dying.
What?
He knows that he just has to clear the wave. He's just trying to get maximum value out of the Karthus passive, and Genex just doesn't have the cooldowns. The Ezreal does too much damage. The Yuumi backing him up makes him unkillable. The trades are just not in his favor. Genex, maybe, just maybe they can get something done, but they have to go now. Crown shot knocked up. Genex going forward. Limit now walking in, but they're not going to get anything. It's so slow and controlled from the side of Excel, waiting for the healing to come in from the Yuumi before they push for more. Patrick shredding through his tower. This is a masterclass in Ezreal. Sidestep on the Zenith blade. He's not even threatened. Ease back anyway. He's not concerned. Genex, though, going in, trying to get something done, and here comes Sakura in the midst of the fight. Wants to dunk, expect back into the team, but it will not happen. Kato's ult comes up just in time, and that's going to be it. Excel. We've got the Zoe, we've got the Set, and the Rek'Sai, so we have a ton of pick potential. Good setup on the side of Vitality with a nice balance of teamfight damage. Feels bot side before moving to the top lane. So these bot lanes will be isolated for a while. And a hook gonna connect again. Chat troll, that's so clean! At the end of the day, but they also burn time from self-made. If Skeen's found a Krug camp, he'd be pretty happy with this one, but he does not. Ping's coming out onto him. Pull back there onto Bwipo. Capital has to be very careful. Flips back.
Oh, no.
Tower, but not enough! That's the Set damage. He's healing up. No, the 1 for 1.
But he's not that crazy. Oh, top lane. Oh, he did.
Knock up, pulled back with the face breaker. The flip over. He's now running out to safety, and oh, couldn't even see it. It was invisible. Doesn't matter.
It didn't matter. Oh, no, he TP'd bot.
Knock up. Calm just instantly died. Jack Troll is next. They went from winning everything to just dying in an instant. That's going to be another one. Hylissang grabs the kill. A game with Singe is going to be messy. A Singe lane is going to be messy, and it definitely has been thus far. Bwipo making up for some of the lane discrepancies. And meanwhile, as we check in, bot lane
annoyance for those teams.
Skeens, though, going in. Knockup comes out. Ulti going in from Nemesis as well. Seiken trying to chase down, but hasn't been able to land the bubble. Nemesis flashes away. Big commitment here from Seiken. Takes an extra flash. Can't commit for that one. Rek'Sai goes over. Bit of a fumble on the cooldowns there, but now they have to be careful. Skeens needs to make his way out of this one. Has the knockup to cancel, but the kick through clean from self-made.
CCing Skeen, so he couldn't get that knockup and allowed him to finish it off.
Troll, he thought he had a chance to back, but this is not that opportunity. Now has to run away, not getting anything done. Comp watching his support die for the second time this game. Quite timed well enough. Reckless with the clean flash to escape.
Down bot side, though, that's the Rift Herald going down, and Fnatic have enough members up here to clear away the minion wave. So really nicely done by them to stall out the dive, even if they had to use everything to make it happen. They're still pushing down bot lane, too. Vitality cannot get back in time. They must get this tower.
Has to be a big commit, though. Capital just walking, just flexing, just hoping to catch them. Nemesis locked up. The CC is there. They're going to dunk him down. Nemesis can't get anything done. The knockup comes through as well, and Reckless just has to watch his team die. That's going to be big for Vitality.
Uncharacteristic.
Have it up again for the next fight, but they do double down. They do try to capitalize. At the end of the day, sadly, next to impossible.
And again, if he can get in range of a carry, like this champion is...
Did I say? There you go. The Kello, self-made. Honestly, fantastic mechanics this game. Clean insiders of the bottom. Actually, and to a certain degree, the top side of the map. Fnatic very content just playing a very spread out map. That would
really use Reverie, so a little bit more move speed to try and force these engagements. Allow Bwipo to get into the fight.
There's the big engage. They've knocked back. They kicked everyone through, but it's a disaster. What? They kicked him out of the fight. They're still going to find the kill. Can Fnatic get a little bit more here? Jack Troll trying to run, but will get taken down there. And Comp going to get flipped back. There's nothing you can do.
Run him down.
To me. And then...
oh, he flips him out of the knockup, as you said, then they kick him away. Skeens are the zeros tell the entire story, Dracos.
and the Singed on the team with the Cassio.
Okay, to be fair, I would predict that from the...
oh, dunked back. That's exactly what they need. Hylissang now taken out instantly. Bwipo has to run. Has to be careful. Comp going to flash out to safety. The ulti coming in from Reckless zones the rest of the team away. TP comes in for Nemesis. The Herald has been used mid lane. Vitality are going to be late to the rotation on this one. It should mean the tower for Fnatic. Vitality will back away. Still
take it for another one. They should get 2 towers off this play as well, because the entirety of Vitality is zoned. They're moving around. They're teleporting in from behind. This is a fight Vitality must win to stay in this game.
Cabo Shard, but they know it's coming. Jack Troll has to throw the hook eventually. Cabo Shard. Fnatic said they can never really get in position.
Oh, there's about to be a fight. Look at this monstrous fight. TP and...
goes in from Jack Troll. Does get flipped back to the team. Not the fight start to the fight that they wanted. Buys a bit more time with the stopwatch. Comp now coming in, but there's no way for him to step in. Nectal giving his life for nothing, and Bwipo's meanwhile in the back line is going to get dunked down by Set as Cabochard tries to run for the hills, but that's honestly going to be it. Fnatic just walking down Vitality, punishing them for their lack of coordination. Skeens maybe done. Ulti goes out. No, still has it. It's on a few second cooldown. He's going to be able to make it out. No, knockup's there. Selfmade will find the kill, and Seiken and Comp now have to run. Hylissang going to find the snare, going to find the lockup. Look at the kill. Is it enough? Nemesis not going to happen, but there it is. Comp finds one back, tries to dash to safety. It is simply too little too late. The ace coming through from
like every Sonic Wave, right? He's had good kicks. Like, he's been team fighting very, very well.
Where's he going? He's going to kick back. Jack will knock to the team. Now uses a highway to escape. The suppression comes down. That's going to be big damage. Now it's Cabochard in the midst of everything. This is his time to shine. The Haymaker comes in. He flashes forward. It's not enough. It's too little too late. I mean, Seiken and Comp can't hit anything, so now Bwipo is back on the chase, running down Skeens. This guy can't leave. Comes the flip. Walking him down. Nope. Flipped back. Just uses it to finish off the kill. Fnatic are going to grab Baron here. Selfmade's going to grab Dragon just to make sure that it's the Soul as well as the Baron. That's going to be it. Vitality are dead men walking now. Fnatic are simply too strong and are only getting stronger as both these objectives
hold
will
on.
fall.
Vitality are moving towards the Dragon. They're not going to be able to steal it away. Maybe they can find... Nope. He just walks out. His ult's up soon, so like in 10 more seconds he can turn around and solo final play. So that tower should drop quick.
Comp relatively strong for that Sonic Wave connecting.
That's a really important bubble on towards Hylissang. If he doesn't get slept there, I think Fnatic can step forward a whole lot more aggressively. Now the waves are sort of desynced. They can't quite reach that cannon minion, though. That's going to take the tower. They have to shift their focus to mid lane because this one's going down.
A few more shots. Seiken trying to find poke. Could not hit the cannon minion. Fnatic going to break that one. Inhibitor should be next on the list. Top lane, massive wave building, and it's stopping just outside of the tower, too. So it's just there for Fnatic to pick it up.
Fnatic may just look for a fight here to end the game. They have double cannon minions. They have Bwipo rotating on over here. Instead, going to back away towards mid lane. The wave pushing on in, not taking any chances here.
I mean, it's 8k gold advantage.
Oh my.
Infernal Soul and a Baron buff. Vitality takes an actual miracle for them to get anything done here. Cabochard trying to step forward, but he just takes so much incidental poke damage.
Vitality just can't pull the trigger, so they're going to slowly watch as everything gets taken out of their base. A second inhibitor should go down to that cannon minion. Oh no. Oh no. Come on, back in.
They're going to Australia's. They'll take it. They'll back off. Sleepy Selfmade. Oh, locked up. That's a big shutdown. It only really takes one change of game. Comp, though, stepping into Hylissang is going to walk down. They're looking for this pick to get things kicked off. They'll get the flash as well as the ult from Hilly, but trading the ult for Comp.
There's no ult on Comp, though.
He's coming in. He's dunking him down. Reckless now flashing back instantly, but it's a beautiful ult from Nemesis. Instantly the fight turns. It's so clean. It's everything that you wanted. It's Selfmade and Nemesis versus the world. They're obliterating everyone. Nemesis, that ult was game-changing.
Nemesis just popped off. I've never seen anything like that. The ridiculous petrifying gaze in the 3v4 situation while the rest of his team just ends the game. Just perfect stuff out of him. Fnatic gonna find the win.
And say what you want about Fnatic, but they sure know how to end a game in style. Clean performance, the last hope of Vitality snuffed out on a beautiful play from the
They have pretty reliable engage, but Rogue gonna answer with a Tristana in the mid lane. I really love this mid to the mid lane. You can already see them moving. That's why Lurix can't contest. The Dragon wasn't low enough for him to get that steal, and while this play was relatively safe, because Sejuani had the flash, we actually see a bit of trading down towards the bot side. Flash actually burned.
Flash from Finn, flash from Odoamne. There's the showstopper, and Finn on the wrong side of this, but Inspired's on his way. They're looking for the stun. There's the first Haymaker coming out as well, but the second stun comes in. Finn doing it on Aatrox once again, just turns it straight on its head. Lurix should fall here as Inspired flashes underneath the turret. It's 2 to Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue.
Yes, we can. I'll remove the glass that covers our telestrator.
Notice how every time
positioning in lane and their lane assignments are so good. If you were Schalke, if you were a coach for Schalke right now, what would you be telling them to do?
I mean, so you just have to commit a little bit harder, because while Rogue are investing 3 people bot, you can invest 3 people top and you can force the tower. So
in the right position at the right time, Rogue could have gone for it, but they decided against it. They didn't want to walk into the darkness of the river.
Yeah, so what are they doing with this opportunity? Stealing away enemy topside jungle camps.
Sleep's going to land, Bloody the Ruin King stolen away by Abadage, but the jump continues. Larson on the chase. One more auto is enough. And Larson going to be used bot lane about 2 minutes after it was taken. The charge will take down the turret, and this will be 5 turrets to 0 in as much CS as he'd like. And now with Rogue getting their second dragon. And Larson very safe. He's always been a very safe mid laner as the engage comes in. Lorx perhaps overextended. Vander's going to gobble him up there. So Inspired who's overextended. The Ignite is ticking away. Inox going in. The sleep's landed on Han Summer. And perhaps Rogue have gone rogue here. They put the blinkers on. They went into the enemy jungle. As I've seen him 1v3. We'll see if he can do it again. Larson's here as well. Finn with the World Ender. Dream's trying to jump in, but Finn is in the back line. Inax almost down. That's one. That's two. Larson and Finn. It's just the Rogue show here in the river. Finn gets another connection onto Lorx. Can't quite find the third, but he flashes forward. It's a double. It's Finn. He's 20 years old, Venius. Look at him just shredding through Schalke. Larson jumping in. You just can't do it against Finn. Odoamne chased off with the explosive shot. Aradagi is going to have to flash. The sleep lands on Finn, but he's gobbled up once again. And now they're going to turn it back onto the Zoe. And Summer teleports in. Aradagi has nowhere to go. And Rogue just take all the kills in the river.
Rogue were not expecting 5 people of Schalke to just be in this brush and getting collapsed upon. And at this point, you're thinking, okay, Schalke, this is your avenue back.
Top where he can, but he's willing just to step back whenever Schalke get near him.
I mean, Finn is win,
yeah.
But they're playing much more of the conservative style of let's just slowly break into the base through multiple areas of the map. And
to shot Larson disengages. No RKOs coming in here. Larson used the cleanse as well, but the mid lane inhib tower will fall. And Rogue's like, okay, that's enough.
The other thing you have to remember is that you see it in solo queue all the time. When people know they have a gold lead, they just keep...
Okay, so we'll see if Finn just goes for the win if the fight begins as Lorx... Whoa, that's a long buster shot. That's the TP. Didn't use a ward, used a minion. I'm not even sure he needed it to do it. Inak's going to pop the ultimate, but already they've lost Dreams. And at the moment, it's only Nightmares here for Schalke, Inspired with a beautiful engage. The follow-up coming out from Rogue, and Schalke are running for the hills. Helm's Deep was not enough to hold them as they lose another. Lorx falls. Abbedage chased off towards the top side. Odoamne, the next target, alongside that inhibitor. Rogue might not even need the Baron. They don't even need the help of the big purple worm. They're pushing in for the win. Abbedage is TPing back to base, but he's not going to be there in time to save it. Rogue take the Nexus Towers. Rogue take the game. They go 4-3 in the LEC.
Solid game overall from Rogue. Huge props to the bot lane as well.
It works in top lane as a funnel. What you do is you build the support itemization and you actually forego farming minions and you're just
on his way down. Parallel conversions coming out. Caps locked up, is able to flash away, and now B-Boy flashing forward, but Jankos is here in time. Trying to turn this one around. Denick flashes with the ignite. B-Boy's got a ball. The TP coming in, but it's 1-for-1 in the bottom lane. TP cancelled. They're in time because a great base breaker comes out. Now Razor's trying to trade back into this, but the concussive blows are just going to lock him in place. Denick unable to do anything about it, and now he's going to be next on the menu. Concussive blows, one more auto needed. Jankos flashes forward, there it goes. Denick will have the W up in just a second's time, but it's not here now. And
Jankos to get a lot of damage out, but she's just super squishy, very immobile.
Oh, Caps! No, this isn't good. This isn't good at all for Caps. Misfits, what were you doing, Caps?
But so far they've had a great early laning phase, and it's kind of been up to Jankos to try and rectify and save the situation.
Facial Fisher used in the bottom lane, the root's going to come out, but here comes Razor. B-Boy almost dead, but Caps oversteps once again, and the chase is on. Misfits with another kill.
To think of the
Then it goes in, the charm comes out, and Caps goes down once again. B-Boy 2-1-2. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Jankos gets the kill. Perks, one more turret shot. It's enough, but the tower takes him down. Febby not able to get an auto attack in. Razzle tries to get a bit of dessert on the top of that fight, but unable to find too much. Now, Wonder has roamed down. The River Sona on its way. Mickey there as well. Razzle pops back with the chrono break, but Mickey tanking up the tower. There's the crescendo, and Razzle parallel convergence is enough to save him with the TP.
A lot of assists have been gained by the G2 team. We don't have time. Fight top lane.
Yeah, down flashing in. Razzle, look at where the parallel convergence is.
Way more. Normally she's just abandoned that lane. She's going mid. She's going bot. You can see the Kurshi shard has been complete, and this is where you really start to see her just get involved with the rest of the map. But Wonder's really just stayed focused in the top lane, and we haven't seen that same level of roaming that we normally expect from the Sona.
And even with the Rift Herald used here, Perks will be second on the play to take down the turret. In the mid lane, looks like they're going in. Oh, the great knockback there from Forbidden. Caps caught out once again. Mickey's tanking up the tower. Wonder on his way. Will be able to force Febby back.
I think the people that are making up the stack right now is Perks and Jankos. This duo...
Oh, there we go, Jankos. But B-Boy able to survive. B-Boy might even get out of this alive. They get one. Perks trying to get the kill. B-Boy will fall, and that is Yankos. Yankos is 2,500th assist. Here comes the crescendo off towards the side. Congratulations, Yankos. Good stuff for you. Dandan's flying off towards the top side of this. And so far, it's a 2-for-1 in favor of G2. But Bevy's here now, trying to trade in, has to flash away. And bring down that graphic as the concussive blows comes out. Mickey, great Glacial Fissure across the wall, and G2 have turned this. Dan caught out as well, pulls the haymaker, but can't even take down. Oh, it can get caps, just in the end. Razork comes back off from the side, but that was a great fight for G2.
The setting looked good, but then I think they overcommitted to the fight. And because they overcommitted, that allowed some of the damage, but it doesn't really help. We don't have time, we have another fight.
Bevy's getting dived in the top lane, Perkz doing what he can, but Bevy able to survive for the moment. He's going to take down Perkz. He dodges out the barrel as well, and Yankos
That's
is
a
going...
double!
It's for Bevy, couldn't survive. Yankos goes in, flashes out, he gets in. Well played, Yankos.
All right, Yankos is the Smurf this game. Yankos is doing everything he can to carry G2 because there are a lot of misplays on the side of G2 right now. That dive did not go the way they wanted. Props to Featherman. He had some great outplays. Now the dive.
Oh, poor baby Caps. He gets taken out again, and Misfits. You can just jump back.
The jungle, as he could be in danger. Mickey now. He has the shield, so he's going to be able to get out of that one. Misfits has 5 members. They're going to siege on mid. They also have the Rift Herald, but I don't think they need it. They can just take this tower and then maybe even use the Rift Herald to go even further if they want
Shirelli is
to.
in. Mickey has to flash away. And they dash back out. New Shirelli is so good on Luiz as well. Waiting in the bush. Razork. Wonder dodging around. Yeah, you don't win these, I'm afraid. Crescendo not even going to stop the damage coming.
You have to give props to Misfits, you know? I've definitely been someone that's been...
Flash forced by the Song of Celerity, but here comes Yankos. Knocks Dandan back, the last breath coming in as well. Dandan uses Showstopper, looking for the Grit Shield, but can't quite find it. Perkz able to escape. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're looking for the Glacial Fissure on Bevy by Misfits. They didn't want to go any further, but they're looking to catch out Caps and Mickey. Razork trading in here, has the Parallel Convergence, jumps back with the Chrono Break. Caps trying to get away, but he can't just about get out. The exhaust on Razork will not be enough. Perkz stayed in the top lane to take the tower, and now Wonder playing this roaming Sona. Tries
5 towers to 2. G2 were able to finally break another outer tower in the top lane, but that's another thing is to mitigate the healing on Razork. But let's see if they go for this pick.
Oh, great! Featherstorm gets him out. That was perfect from B-Boy. He escapes the first bite of the fight, and G2, they thought they'd caught Misfits, but B-Boy with keep that gold lead to then snowball it, finding a fight like that, although it was on G2's terms, turning it around. Now it will fall very quickly, B-Boy. And Febby can push it in. Now G2, last legs.
Weaker, 100%. You can see that very clearly in the AD carry difference or follow-up tool. But it looks like Misfits may advance G2.
Looking for Yankos. Perkz going in with the knock-up. Here comes the quickness, and Dandan's on his way. Looking for that base breaker, pulls them both back in as they were both trying to escape. The Showstopper cleansed away, but he can't do much as B-Boy chasing onto Wonder. Mickey there. Crescendo comes out.
I don't know if this is going to be enough to stop Misfits siege.
G2 will be thankful that Caps has Infernum to wave clear quickly, but still the inhibitor tower falls, and now Misfits knocking on a momentous win for them. Taking down a team like Kazi in the Match of the Week's video saying, if I can take down Reckless, I should be Rookie of the Split. Well, Razork's currently taking down all of G2. That was wasted. Yankos got nothing out of that. Now they're looking for the inhibit in bot and top. There's the Glacial Fissure. Caps from the side, tries to land the Moonlight Vigil, only hits on Denick. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Dandan has already taken the inhibitor tower. Now looking for the inhib. Perkz with the Steel Tempest, only lands on Denick's, not going to do too much. Razork's in the base as well, just acting as a decoy, as a distraction for G2, as Misfits break through the inhibitor line. 2 inhibs down now for G2. 1 more to follow, as Misfits are looking to take down the undefeated. Razork there with the Parallel Convergence. Febby going forward, but here comes the damage. Wonder forced away, already 1 down as Caps falls for what seems like their 100th time this game. The chase is on. Misfits have taken 3. They're just wiping G2 away. This is what G2 do to other teams, and Misfits have given them a taste of their own medicine. Razork jumping in. Perkz takes them out in the 1v1, but Dandan's there to follow up and mop up the kills. Misfits, 22 kills to 11, under 30 minutes, with a 11,000 gold lead, have defeated G2. They are the first team to beat G2 in 2020.
The undefeated...
For G2, everyone's lost now. Everyone can take a deep breath.
Yeah, while we do have the standings on the board, I do want to ask you guys. So we've polled the entire LEC, really, specifically talking mostly to teams like Excel and Rogue, and everyone always ranks Misfits, including myself, playoff team, but probably bottom of the playoff teams. Where do you guys feel that you are? Like, are you guys like, we're the 3rd place team? Or we're the 4th place team? Like, where's your confidence level feeling?
You can be honest, or you can lie to our face. It's up to you.
I think
it's also a hard question because obviously, like, you guys, like, you have to say that we're going to win.
I mean,